Hi, this is Shadi and this video is very special. I've been meaning to make it for a very long time now. It's about Joshiro Maruyama in the Grand Slam of Tokyo back in 2013. He was disputing the championship. He was doing brilliantly, as you see here. The same old Joshiro Maruyama. However, against Shibana, the Brazilian, in the quarterfinals, we saw him rip his leg, his knee in particular, as you see here. This looks very painful. Now, this reminds me of another incident that happened. If you remember from my Kosei Inoue video, the Kano Cup finals in 2005 against Yuri Rybak of Belarus, he tore his muscles, the shoulder muscle ripped from the pectoral muscle, and still he continued the finals and won via Ouchigari to win the Kano Cup. Yet he disappeared for almost a year and a half to come back in the plus 100. And not only he had a good comeback, I mean, it wasn't very successful because, as we saw, he lost to Teddy Rene in the 2007 World Championship, and he could not qualify for the Olympics and eventually had to retire. But not only did he come back, but also switched to categories for the super heavyweight. And here we see Joshiro in January of 2014 going into surgery for his knee that he tore or injured in the Tokyo Grand Slam. And a lot of doctors thought that he was gonna retire from judo and this was it for him, or at least stop competing. He can still train but stop competing, because as you see here, it looks terrible. And yet he chose not to give up. This incident truly gives me a whole new perspective on Joshiro Maruyama, and it truly gives me a new perspective, and I truly and honestly admire him now even more and respect him even more for it. And you know, like I said before, he is one of my favorite competing today. Now he is for sure my favorite. I mean, this is what judo is. He is not just a competitive athlete out to get the medals, but he's also out to better himself, to train, to really push himself. Now, I've talked about the philanthropist part of judo, that, you know, making things better for those around you, but there's also the mental challenge of judo that you really need to push, or if you don't, you're simply not gonna get what you want, and you are simply gonna die if you want. And his death could be in the judo world. However, look, he is still thriving. He did brilliantly in this world championship, and even back from the Almaty in the 2016, and also in Osaka against Abe, in Dusseldorf. I really think he should have disputed Paris instead of Abe, because we saw with Abe it was catastrophical. But this incident truly gives me a newfound respect for Maruyama. Imagine, knee surgery or knee injury can literally kill your career, but look, it's like nothing happened to him. He truly used this as a stepping stone. He moves like he has no joints. He's like a rubber man. And this is what makes him a judo. This is his wife crying when he won the world championship. Like, truly amazing man. I mean, a lot of people, how many people stop their careers of injuries? And he was 6 years ago, so he was 20 years old maybe, or 21. And now look where he is. Tell me what you think about this incident. This was Shadi. And again, if you have another incident you'd like to talk about, or you know about, but it's not very popular and it is not very known, please let me know about it. I would love to make my research on it. Perhaps I would learn more about a certain judoka. This was Shadi, and I am signing out, and thank you for listening.